Hi, my furnace have 4 times flashes and means thermal protection device open. I bypassed the high limit switch, but the problem's still there. What should I do next?
Welcome. We keep going until you have all of the information you need. Extensive training and coaching also available. There are several flame rollout sensors mounted near the top of every burner opening. Those have reset buttons on them. Press the resets. If that fails, check each one separately with one wire removed for an open circuit. Replace the bad sensor. However, you must then examine the flames closely and over a few days to see if any burner shows any faint change in shape or color as the main blower comes on. That indicates a crack in the heat exchanger. A very dangerous condition. You should also have the furnace flue gas tested. It will also be a good idea to put 2 carbon monoxide detectors in the home. We are on the honor system here. If you need anything else, just let me know. You can continue asking follow-up questions at no additional charge after rating my service if you still need assistance. I will be back in the morning.
Thank you for your answer. First, I want to make sure if there are rollout switch in my Train Z80. Secondly, if no reset button on rollout switch, can I bypass the rollout switch for diagnose?
Hello again. No furnace built in the last 20 or 30 years does not have flame rollout switches. You can find them on the wiring diagram glued to the inside of the blower compartment service panel. They will be listed in the legend. All rollout switches have a reset button on them. Sometimes they are broken and will not reset. Many technicians bypass them for a few seconds. As a troubleshooting tactic. A homeowner does that at his own risk. If there is a hole in the heat exchanger and the furnace is allowed to run that way, there can be a fire or the occupants of the house can be poisoned with carbon monoxide gas. If you need anything else, just let me know. You can continue asking follow-up questions at no additional charge after rating my service if you still need assistance.
Before I got the answer from you, I thought the igniter problem. Because I found there is 100 volts in the connecting terminals with igniter, my furnace need 80 volts igniter. But the igniter doesn't light up. Could you tell me about the situation?
Hello again. If you have 100 volts going to the igniter, the furnace is trying to start, that rules out a bad high limit or flame rollout switch indicated by the error code. Since if either of those were open, the igniter would not be getting power in most cases. I need a clear, very well lit and focused photo of the wiring diagram glued to the inside of the blower compartment in order to coach you on this. Use the attached files link at the lower left of your reply box for that. We can go from there.
And I checked the legend, there are high limit switch, high limit switch and pressure switch. Not the rollout switch. Okay, I will go and check the rollout switch. I will give you the response if the problem has gone.
That's a good plan. There are at least 2, generally 3 rollout switches, however. Be sure you find them all. And please, if it is a bad or tripped rollout switch, a hole in the heat exchanger most likely cause it. We need to keep going in that case to check out the flame conditions.
I confused by igniter problem. I test thrust igniters in the power directly, 120 volts. They all can light up. That means the igniter good? But why can't light up in the furnace with 100 volts? I will check the heat exchanger.
It takes special instruments to check the heat exchanger. Flue gas analysis equipment. However, you can get a rough idea by looking at it. If there are any visible crack or holes, it is bad for sure. I have a lot of time invested in helping you so far, at my own expense. If you will rate my input so far positively, I can afford to continue. I hope you understand. We are on the honor system here. If you need anything else, just let me know. You can continue asking follow-up questions at no additional charge after rating my service if you still need assistance.
I am sorry to respond you so late, because I just came back from checking my furnace in another house. I will give you the great rate when I finish the questions. According your suggestions, I checked the 2 rollout switches and reset them. The fight on board flashed per second, call the heat, but no gas out from the gas valve. I found there is not 24 volts to gas valve. I bypassed the control board, directly connect the gas valve from transformer. The furnace worked. What should I do? It means a bad control board?
Hello again. It is starting to look like it could easily be a bad printed circuit board, since both the igniter and gas valve work when the printed circuit board is bypassed. It could also be a bad limit switch or rollout switch if you did not test them correctly. Tell me please if this is the wiring diagram that fits your unit or not. http://screencast.com/t/tgzvv2uk. I'm going to park the manual here for the time being. http://www.bayareaservice.com/wp-content/uploads/2011/12xc80 service fax.pdf http://manualways.com/view/25774/ page 16. We can go from there.
The high limit switch, 2 flame rollout switch all closed. I got the sounds in the meter. Can I order the new board? I replaced 2 new board. Each one just worked half years. The board name, White Rogers 50A65476 Integrate Furnace Control. Could you give me some suggestions? I tried, but I cannot send the legend to you. I rent my house to the client, so I am worried about the problem. Is it good idea to call the expert to repair? But I can replace the parts with no problem.
Hello again. My diagnosis here can't be 100% accurate, only 95% at best. You can buy the board at the link below http://www.furnacepartsource.com/ You can buy it on eBay for less http://stores.ebay.com/northamericafot/whiterogers/_i.html. Sub equals 422671017. Let me know how it goes.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.